Hello students, what you can see that one cashew is lying over here, only one. If I am going to divide it into half, if I am going to open it and divide it into half, what I will get two pieces. If I am going to take one, eat one, then how much is eaten by me? How I will write that in fraction? How many total parts? 2 parts. 1 is divided into how many parts? 2. So 1 will be represented as from 2, 1. Means 1 upon 2. Now coming to this. This is my whole biscuit. One whole full biscuit. If I am going to have half of it, it means I have to divide it into 2. So I already kept one divided for you here. Suppose this one is divided by me. So now this represent what? This represent how much? If I am going to have only this piece. So how much I am going to eat? I am going to eat half. 1 from the 2 portion. 1 is divided into how many equal parts? 2. Now I am going to take 1. If I am going to divide it further, since it is a cream biscuit, so what I am going to do, I am going to divide it further. I divided it now into 4 parts. So now 1 part. How I represent 1 part? If I am going to have only this much. If I am going to eat this much. From now 1 is divided into how many parts? 4. I am going to eat this. Then this will be represented in fraction as 1 upon 4. My whole is divided into how many parts? 4. So 4 we will write where? In denominator, and I am going to have 1. Then 1 I will write in numerator. That will be represented as 1 upon 4. But if I am going to have these 3 pieces all together, leaving one biscuit divided into 4, and from that 4 parts I am going to eat 3 parts. So how I will write it in fraction form? How to represent? Total parts are 4. 4 we will write in denominator, and how many part we are going to take? 3. So this will be represented as 3/4. Here though it is 1 upon 2, 1 upon 4, 3 upon 4, we are talking about the same biscuit. Single biscuit, 1. I divided only 1, na? I am not talking about the other one. We are talking about of which we made the portion, we divided. So I am talking, when it is all together, then it is known as 1. Then there is no fraction of it. When I divided it into 2 parts, then it is half. That is divided into 2 parts. When I divided it further, then it is divided into how many equal parts? 4. So now it is 4. But the same biscuit we are talking about. Nothing else. We are talking about the single piece. Now coming to here. I am having one chocolate. I already kept it open for you. So now I am talking about one only, not this one, another one. I am talking about a single piece of chocolate. Now if I am going to divide it like this, how you will write that in fraction form? How you will represent this? How many parts we will get? 1 and 2. So that 1 part will be, if I am going to have only this much. If I am going to eat this much, what I will get? Half. I am going to take half. If I am going to eat it like this, divide it like this. 2, 2, 2 and 2 together. Then how many parts we will get? 2 together. If I am going to have 2 together, then how many parts we are going to get? We will get 5 parts. If I am going to have only 1 part of it, I am going to take this, then that will be represented in fraction form how? As 1 upon 5. Because from 5 I am going to have 1 only. But if I divide it further, separately, then how many parts? Total 10 parts. And from that 10, if I am going to take only 1, then 1 part will be shown as in the fraction form. How many total? 10. 10 we will write in numerator or denominator? In denominator. And if I am going to take only 1, where I will write 1? In numerator. So that will be represent. Suppose I am going to take only this. This will be represented as 1 upon 10. If I am going to eat 3 of its parts, 3 from how many? 3 from 10 parts. So what I will write as a fraction? In the fraction form, I will write 3 upon 10. What we saw was all the example of proper fraction. Proper fraction. What a proper fraction is? We saw that 1 is divided into many parts. Only 1 means always when you go through all the things everywhere, we can see that our numerator is smaller than denominator. Numerator is smaller than denominator. Everywhere our numerator is smaller than denominator. It means we are talking about proper fraction where numerator is smaller than denominator. Means whatever part we are taking from that one whole which we divided. I am going to take from this piece only, not from somewhere else. So if 3 is taken from this circle only. So this circle is divided into how many parts? 4. From 3 are shaded. How to write that? 3 upon 4. So numerator is smaller than denominator. This whole is divided into how many parts? 6. From 6 how many are shaded? 5. So 5 upon 6. Numerator is smaller than denominator. Now look at this. There are 2 figures, but one is shaded here and one is shaded here. This is an example. Suppose your mother is having 1 pizza with her and father is having 1 pizza with him. Your mother gave 1 piece from the 4 to you, and your father also gave from his pizza 1 piece from 4 part to you. How many you are having in total? 2 parts. But 2 of what? 1 piece represent how much of the total? 1 pizza. 1/4. So 1/4 here, 1/4 here. So how many from 2? 4. Total 4 of same size and shape. You are having 2 from 4. So still my numerator is smaller than denominator. So these all are example of proper fraction.